Hi, this is Frehley, and you're watching Loudwire. I think so. It was a conscious effort to try to recapture some of the essence of my '78 solo album. A lot of the delay effects, so on and so forth. I think the instrumental, took my instrumentals to a slightly different place. It's a little more up-tempo, the intro to that, than any of the earlier instrumentals I've done. But, I had fun with it, and I hope the fans are going to like it. Past the Milky Way and Space Invader were written the last 2 weeks of mixing. They were just basically instrumental tracks. And while Warren Huart was mixing some of the other tracks, I went back to the hotel and just came up with the lyrics and melody. I came in, laid them down, and threw on a solo, and it just happened really quickly. Me and Warren really synced up on this record. I mean, the way he attacks a mix, he's got an old SSL board, he's got vintage equipment, which is exactly what I wanted, and I'm really happy with. I think he just took the album to the next level, with the mixing process and also the creative process. I mean, I gave him production credit on Space Invader. He's even singing on the chorus, so I mean, it was just so much fun working with him. I can't wait to get in the studio with him again on another project. She actually co-wrote 2 songs on the record, Change and Immortal Pleasures. Well, we've been together 5 years, Rachel Gordon and myself, and I had this rhythm guitar track, and I said, honey, I need some lyrics for this, and she's been writing poetry for years. She came up with these great lyrics, and, we arranged it, between me and her, and went in the studio and tracked it. It was just a painless process and a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to collaborating with her in the future on more stuff. I don't think my style has changed very much. I'm definitely have fine-tuned my craft. I'm a much better producer now than I was back in 1978, working with Eddie Kramer. I've 40 years of recording records and working with great producers and engineers has really, given me a wealth of information that's, I've been able to, transfer into my own records now. I'd love to start producing other bands now, share all that knowledge that I've learned over the last 40 years, with a young group, put them under my wing and produce a record.